Hello.
Hello.
Hello. There was a rojo hello. And there is that looks like Nalesh. I don't see names yet. And then there's Nelly
Hashim.
and Hashim and Rosalind. Hi, Rosalind. Hi, Hashim.
Hi, everyone.
Hello, Nelly. Hello, Nalesh.
Hi, Joe.
Hi, Joe. Well, we seem to be swimming in Joes lately, don't
Yeah. Who knew?
we? Who knew? Lots of Joes.
Lots of Joes everywhere.
Many Joes. We temporarily lost our sort of local Joe. Our local Joe went away to Chicago for a few days.
Yeah. So we got a Joe.
We got a stand-in
Cyber
Joe.
Joe instead.
Yes.
That's wonderful.
Yeah. So it's almost a new year.
Yeah.
Hello, Ramanas. What's that? A fish. That looks like a fish symbol, doesn't it? Is that what that looks like?
Yeah. Maybe it's a high, like in a shark high. No, that's a Dutch joke. A shark in Dutch is high. So we say sometimes, hi.
Well, that's shark to you too, Joe.
I don't know what that was meant. Just interpreting it from my Dutch
Or
library.
fish. No, it's fish. That doesn't look like a shark. It looks like a fish.
Like a fish.
Uh-huh.
Maybe it was just a typo.
We don't know.
We don't know. Hi, Inika.
Hi, Inika. Let's see. It's closer to next year for Inika
They are very close.
and Hashim.
Joe Moreau is probably very, very close.
Yeah, Joe.
Maybe
Joe
already
Moreau
passed
is
it.
probably already next year.
Yeah. Hi, Jordan. Morning.
Hi, Jordan.
He doesn't have a profile picture.
He does not have a picture. You have no picture. You're just white on a gray background.
Yeah.
Yuck. Hey.
We know how
He
looks
was
like.
coming for Christmas and they didn't come. We got stood up.
Oh.
Remember?
Yeah. Ramana says 6 hours to go.
6 hours to go. 6 hours until next year.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we thought to talk about transitions because that's all this is.
Yes. The appearance of a transition.
The appearance of a transition. And, this is an obvious comment, but, all it is the earth going around the sun.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's not even aligned exactly with an equinox, is it?
No.
Just somebody's date.
Somebody decided.
But yet we all live in this appearance of there being a transition.
Yes.
So as yogis,
And so in collectiveness.
We create a big hoopla around it.
we have a big hoopla around it, but we don't need to complain about it. As yogis, we can use, to me, now this is just me speaking to me about New Year's and transitions and all that sort of stuff. We can use moments of transition, even if they're fictitious. We can use them of moments of helping to allow ourselves to remember the oneness that's behind the appearance.
Behind all the fluctuations and appearing patterns and
All of that.
all of that.
Well, so it's the simple act of being aware.
Oh, they got sick.
Who got? Oh no! They got sick. We're sorry to hear that.
Yeah,
And here I
no
was,
wonder then. No one
here
text
I
when you're
was
sick.
I was being a wise guy saying we got stood up.
Yeah.
Who got?
Jordan.
Jordan.
Hi, Scott.
Hi, Scott.
Yeah.
You mean the Jordan that comes here?
Yeah, that was going to come here for Christmas, but now we know they got sick.
And they both got sick.
That's not fun.
That's not fun at all. Anyway, transitions. So when a year is a big one. But I started doing this many years ago when I would travel. And when I was facilitating all those retreats in India, in Rishikesh, one of the things I would ask people to do, you go stay in a retreat like that for a few weeks, and everything gets very, very clear. I'm going to go home and my job is not going to bother me again. And my family and I are never going to have fights. Now that we're on track, everything's going to be cool, right?
Now my life is set.
Huh?
Now my life is set.
Now my life is set. Yes. Yeah. And so then what happens? As soon as you leave the ashram and if you're going international, the chaos of getting to the airport, 6-7 hour drive in a car, and then all of the antics of the airports and the traveling. And by the time you get home, you've forgotten everything.
Back to square one.
Back to square one, says Raj.
I remember one person in retreat said, I've done this now so much, I know to not make any big decisions during a retreat.
Yeah. But anyway, I would drag you through that little bit of a story.
Because there was a transition.
Because a way to keep ourselves aware to some degree of the center of consciousness. I mean, here's this thing, we talk about it a lot. Constant awareness of the Atma, the center, or whatever. What's she making? Oh.
Someone else going to make tea?
I was going to say, I suppose hot chocolate is completely out of the question.
I was going to make it, but was absorbed in making the video, Swamiji. If you excuse me for a few minutes.
We can't excuse you. People will miss you. There'll just be an empty chair here. Unless you recruit somebody to fill it up.
I can be gone for 20 seconds and set it up, and then other people.
Yeah, just tell me the
course. You count down 20.
Transition. Remember the transition.
19, 18, 17, 16, 15. She told me to count down 20. 14, 13, 12. She's making hot chocolate. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Happy New Year!
It's not New Year, Rojo. You're early. Rojo came out of Tejasa long enough to say Happy New Year.
I heard a countdown.
It was a countdown to hot chocolate.
Jivitesh is already in 2018.
Jivitesh is already in 2018. Did he type that in here?
He did.
Happy New Year, Jivitesh!
Why don't we see it? We don't see his note.
We don't see his note, indeed.
We don't see Jivitesh.
You commented on the video?
It's just about 6 hours to go from Ramanas. It's the next.
No, we don't see it.
We did.
Oh, how can we miss out on?
And there were them women more.
What did he say?
Can we look at? Can I see your computer?
Yeah.
What did he say? He said it's almost there, or what?
No, but it's now gone already because there were.
It's already next year.
Yeah, he's already in
Here,
2018.
Jivitesh just made another comment.
Yeah.
Yeah, you never see my comments.
It's okay.
That's no, that's not okay.
It's not okay.
No, we never say hi. And how is that? Do you need to be friends, or what's?
Or maybe we're not friends.
But why is it that we
But
see
what is
all
your-
of
Where is
comments?
it there? I don't even see it there.
It's underneath Hashim's yes, in between Scott's and you never see my comments, but we indeed. I'm looking at Adi's computer here, and indeed, that's not fun.
Wow. Maybe the computer doesn't like people in the future.
There's a lot of people from the future, Swamiji.
Yeah.
How is 2018? How does it feel?
Huh.
You have
That's
nice
50.
meditation?
It's more than
So
15
we're
seconds.
Martin, yeah.
What are you pointing at?
I just turned my computer, which I did 20 seconds ago.
You turned your computer?
Yeah,
No, you
his
turned
computer.
Adi's computer.
Best year ever. he says.
2018. Well, we hope that
Well,
that's
then
prophetic.
we just got to give Adi a new job and repeat everything that Jivitesh says from now until eternity.
I'll be around Jivitesh.
He needs to
We'll
come to
work it
every
out. We'll
satsang
make a plan.
so that every time you say something, then Adi just copy pastes, or anyone who does. Anyone who sees a comment from Jivitesh, copy paste, please.
If you'll move that out of the
okay,
way,
I
we can
will.
look at this. We used to do this
That's
before for
oh, yeah,
some
that's
reason.
a good reason.
And see, we have an iPad over here later.
Later, yeah. Remind me later.
Remind me that. Okay.
Thank you.
We're working. We have
Why
an
you've
iPad.
never said anything, like Jivitesh? It's a nice
You probably
picture.
tried, but you couldn't see it.
I mean, in a personal.
This was a post from 18 years ago.
18 years ago. You should share it.
I will.
I should put that in the video.
There we go. That's a fun one.
Yeah.
But why am I? We're just, don't mind us. We're having transitions. We have an iPad sitting here on a tripod.
There. Now we will never ever miss it again, Jivitesh.
So we have an iPad there, and Jivitesh shows up on the iPad streaming,
It's 10:15.
but
I
not
see.
here in
He
this.
was doubtful initially, but now never quite sure until recently that we were missing him. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I need to turn down the sound. Mute. Okay. Well, thank you, Roslyn, and thank you, Johnny, for copying. Now we can see him. So now we can keep an eye on him. But if we ever miss him again,
Yeah, if we ever miss him again, you
or
can,
anyone
you can tell
else
us.
that you, I don't
That's
know,
kind of
somehow.
weird, but
That is
well,
really
we can
weird.
get back in the habit of using this
Yeah, we should.
a little bit more. Anyway, transitions. What I was trying to say, I've been pondering. Maybe I should just shut up and wait for my hot chocolate. Huh?
No. Keep
But-
the wisdom flowing. Okay.
But I noticed this happen often, that somebody would leave a retreat setting, and by the time you've done the travel and you get back home,
And you're jet lagged.
and you're jet lagged, then it's back to what? How did Raj say it a couple minutes ago?
Don't remember.
It's back to same old stuff, huh?
Back to square.
Square one, he said.
Square one.
And so, in the greatest spirit of compassion for that, how do we deal with that? I can remember when I would leave India, I still do this, but that was more dramatic for me because particularly after 5 years of being in India and never leaving the country, going anywhere, and then getting on a plane to come back to US to visit. And so I would do with the car, when the car was leaving the ashram, just internally, as the wheels of the car pulled out of the driveway and now we're on to the road, I would internally say, goodbye, ashram.
Yeah.
I still do things like this.
I always do that too.
And
buy
so-
house, buy room, stuff like
Yeah, buy house, buy
buy
room.
ashram.
It sounds silly. And it's not personifying ashram or house or whatever like that. But it's being aware that I am consistent. I am the continuous thing. And so a moment ago, I'm in ashram, and now I'm on road in car for 6 or 7 hours. And the really fun one for me is when the airplane, when you can feel and hear the pilot put the power in on the runway, and here it goes. I am copying and pasting,
Yeah. The Jivitesh thing. You should do.
and Johnny's doing too.
Yeah.
But now we see him. Does this scroll it down
Yeah.
live?
Yeah. Here you got to look at the bottom. There you got to look at the
There's
top.
the current.
There's the current. So Romain
Hi,
just said
Romain.
hi. Hello.
There it is. So it scrolls. up,
Mhm.
and this scrolls down. That's enough to make you schizophrenic, isn't it? This one scrolls up. When there's a new thing, it goes to the bottom and everything bumps up. Here on this one, when there's something new, it puts it at the top, but it doesn't scroll it down. It just gets buried there unless we take the thing and go over here.
A
And
lot of work behind the scene, people.
boy, I'm getting
It's
tired from all this work. I'm tired of this year.
Let's get a new one.
Let's get us a new year. Anyway, what I was going to say is
something
the
consistent.
feel of the airplane when they put the power in and it's running down the runway, getting faster and faster and faster. And then all of a sudden you can feel it in the seat of your pants when the wheels come up off the runway. At that very moment, the wheels come, and I like this, and I would say, goodbye, India. Exciting. Mm-hmm. And so these are, and so we have many transitions in our lives. And so what's the consistent thing? Whether I'm in home or I'm out there and it's the driveway or it's an airplane, the observing of the transitions, I learned this just from experimenting. Now, actually, Patanjali talks about transitions in chapter 3 of Yoga Sutras. We're just about to that point in our review of Yoga Sutras. So we'll be talking about it, thank you, soon. But anyway, it's about transitions. But a funny thing happens. The more we can become a witness to transitions, the more it leaves us aware of the one who's doing the transition.
Yes. Who never transitions.
Ultimately,
who, as you said, already consistent. Who's
the Atman? The Atman is always there. But even if it's just me as a mind, body, organism person, it's a starting place because then we get to do this.
They always look through the same eyes.
It's always the same eyes, same body.
Yeah.
And it's a surface level practice, experiment, so to speak, of that thing that has to do with constant remembrance of Atman. Yeah. And there's something to it. It's just transition. So anyway, that's my 2 cents worth, my 2 rupees worth on transitions.
That starts to remove the avidya of...
Look, I just saw you yawn in history.
Yeah.
I didn't catch it before.
I do look a little tired.
That's because I was saying something so utterly unexciting that she was falling asleep.
Now it's moving out of the waking state.
You're transitioning.
Yeah, from the waking to the dreaming.
Okay, well, observe the transition as you fall asleep.
Yes.
I'm in a transition.
Yvonne is transitioning
from that feeling sick.
From feeling sick.
Becoming healthy again.
To becoming healthy.
Yes.
That's nice.
With greetings to Nelly for Ineke, because I know and read she also suffered.
She was also a bit sick indeed.
She's also in the transition.
Greetings, you hear that? Greetings to Ineke.
Hi, Janan.
I heard that.
Now we can see who joined without them saying hi. Hi, Janan. Hi, Mir.
Where did you see? Oh,
Here.
yeah.
See?
Down there.
Oh, but now we got a hello
now
from India.
We got a hello from Mir is in India.
Yeah.
India.
Oh, wow.
He's going through some transitions lately.
Yeah.
Yeah? He's there?
He's there now, yeah.
Greetings to Mir. If you like.
Yvonne says greetings to Mir.
I think we can say greetings to all from Yvonne.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hello, Janan.
Hello, Janan.
Mir is discovering roots.
Roots.
Roots of inheritage. Roots of... Ineke does this and a heart.
This is roots of his grandparent level of family.
Ancestry.
Ancestral,
heritage.
thank you, that's the word.
Yeah.
Ancestral heritage.
Sounds interesting.
Yeah, must be indeed. We play in bodies and they have histories. Oh, now she says thank you, Yvonne, also. Sweet.
You know, it's funny. We start talking about transitions,
Yes.
and it leads me to sitting here in a moment beyond transitions,
Just being silent.
just being silent, where there are no transitions.
This is actually really one of the ways that this non-moving and moving, who I am and who I'm not, became clear, because this is such a tremendously powerful to imagine for me. To realize that
When you said this,
watching transitions,
yeah, okay,
small ones, from literally walking through a door, if from one room, or for example, a building that I don't know, walking from the outside to the inside and seeing how quickly we get absorbed in the new situation, or remembering and looking back at life, and that there was always something consistent, that no matter how the body was appearing as a young girl, as a teenager, as all these kinds of situations, there was always something consistent. There was always a feeling that I could evoke no matter how old I was. And I still can evoke that feeling. And now I know that evoking that awareness is the beginning of diving deep in various levels. But that's always been
sort of
there.
Constant awareness of the eternal.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so we don't recognize it when we're kids, because nobody talks about this stuff.
Or maybe what happens is we recognize it, but because nobody's talking about it, we don't know what to do with it, and it just brushes away,
and it just stays,
and it gets
lost, and it pops up, and
then decades later you run into yogis,
because you keep frustrating, because that feeling is so rich, but you are not able to replicate it out there somehow.
Not permitted somehow.
Not permanently, not the same. It's so consistent. Yeah.
What happened to our hot chocolate wallet?
I don't know.
It's working hard on it. Really.
It's his first time. It's his first time. So.
Oh, it's his first time.
Here in the ashram, making it for a lot of people. I don't know how he makes it home.
So he's, so to speak, a virgin hot chocolate wallet.
For ashram wallet,
New Year's specialist, perhaps.
A New Year's specialist. We can,
but he just got a tiny little bit of instruction, so that's
it was over 20 seconds.
Yeah, that's because I'm not going to finish my sentence.
Not going to what?
I'm not going to finish my sentence because he was not immediately listening. What? I do that all the time, you know that. So, only good stuff, though.
So, Jivatish, did you have fireworks to celebrate that? Did you stay up till midnight? We think we're probably not going to make it till midnight.
One thing that I have always, a lot of times have done, I think it started when I was 14. We used to have a big fire with a group of friends around midnight. Like old stuff, old furniture and old pallets and all of that, we would burn it, and so we would sit around a big fire, and I would always throw in a letter many years in a row, 6, 7 years.
Now, there's that old fire ritual where and this is the symbol of the Hindu fire rituals. Once you get at it,
I didn't know about that.
It's taking the old stuff and putting in the fire.
And I would write down everything that kind of happened that year that I was.
You can take a little piece of paper and you could write down.
Yeah, and all the fears. And
my indriyas, and put the indriyas into the fire.
Yeah.
Now you're gonna like this, Ma.
What?
You had forgotten this. I still have, in an unopened box in the garage, an unopened fire pit.
Yeah, we've never made fire.
We've never done. We did it one time in the backyard of the house, and
on the grass.
On the grass,
with some rocks.
But then a year.
Hi, Bob. I can look at see.
Oh,
Bob Brand.
There's Bob. Hi, Bob.
How much sweetener for everyone?
Just a little.
Just the right amount.
Just do something. Feel it. Like a spoon. Small spoon.
A spoon of something. What are you putting in it?
And maple.
Maple. Maple, or we use so little of it that I don't mind using even sugar in it sometimes because we do it so seldom.
Yeah, but maple's tastier.
I know it is, and honey and all
Yeah.
like that. But anyway, so we have a fire pit.
But so what I was going to say, it always has been more symbolically closing off. It was always nice to consciously make that transition because we often don't see how much we do or grow or move through in a month. But if you make it a year, or you make it multiple years, but then you see, wow, a lot actually things have shifted. This I have learned, or this has sunk in, or this is and I know that. He said, yeah, I saw the fireworks out of the window, which came within seconds after the transition from 23:59:59 to 00:00:00. So he stayed up, but from his window. He was an observer.
I think I'm not going to make it till midnight.
I'm not
I'm sure
either.
I'm not.
Wow.
Yeah.
We're a bunch of boring people.
They're boring
here.
yogis.
Think
And
about
I-
transitions that leads me while we're talking
It's
about
10:30.
breath.
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 Transition of breath. Yes.
It's a transition, of course, in itself, but also
And just beyond that is the fourth pranayama.
Which is transitionless.
Yeah. No, I'm sorry, I interrupted.
Can you hear? Maybe you
when there
should
are,
speak up a little.
when there are transitions.
Somebody tell us if you can hear Adi talking. Sometimes we're not sure about the microphone. here.
Microphone, and then otherwise he's got to learn to. He's got to speak up
I
more.
can speak louder. But when there are transitions, when you are in a transition and the transition is trying to distract you, then it's always nice to go back to your breath. And although breath is a transition in itself, but breath really helps to
Breath always
not be
helps.
distracted by
doesn't it?
bigger
Yes.
transactions that are more external.
Yes, you can hear them. Okay, good.
Is that what that yes means?
I think so. That's Hashim being quick.
Hashim
saying
says yes.
Yes, better now. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Better now. What does that
He
mean?
spoke up. So,
Oh, better now that he spoke louder.
yeah. And Jordan says we can hear okay. Yes. Good.
Jordan
We get a
said.
lot of yeses. Thank
Yes.
you.
It's always nice to know. Otherwise, all the wisdom that Adi flows just gets lost in transmission.
Well, together with gamification.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just blows away. So,
Yeah, I'm editing a video with a talk that somebody did on transitions, and it ought to be done and soon, and then we'll upload it on YouTube and share it and all, because that's just a good, wonderful talk. How long ago was that, Samaji?
I don't remember. 10 years?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's a nice one.
The transitions one? It
Yeah.
was about 10 years ago.
It's about an hour, I think, but it's
Yeah, it's
very
about an
nice.
hour.
Yeah, that was a good experiment, that non-dualism thing. We
Mhm.
we would have a public Sunday gathering, and it just faded away in this local Bible belt of the USA, undermined by religionists.
Ooh.
Ooh, here we go.
There you go.
Now, may I have one of those little balls?
Oh, sure. The date balls.
A date ball. We don't know what they're really
I would
called.
like one too.
We are
Cheers.
in the position of giving you a hot chocolate. I get it.
At your service.
Yes.
Yes, Andy.
See, we have little
Snack.
date snack things.
Do we have enough?
I already had one.
Is there only one left?
Roger can have it from mine.
Okay.
Shall we share? Just a bit.
Hmm.
Both have a bite.
Oh, look at that.
Go ahead.
Now they're all gone. Now we've kind of left everybody.
We're celebrating life, Swamiji.
We are celebrating New Year's.
The food is going into transition.
Brahman, it's Brahman with Brahman.
Celebrating life.
This is
sometimes what we say at
transitioning
funerals.
into my body.
Not mourning the death, but celebrating life.
What?
She said celebrating life, and it reminded me what they sometimes say at funerals. We're not mourning the death, but we're celebrating the life that the person had.
Not mourning the death, but celebrating the life at funerals.
That's a transition.
Boy, that's a transition for you, isn't it?
One we'll always have to make.
Sure.
Unless we do it earlier.
We die before we die.
Yep.
Then we can die and keep the body for a little bit. And then it's just a garment.
Yep.
Thank you, Raj.
Thank you, Raj.
Thank you, Raj.
My pleasure.
Could use a little sugar, something in it. It's a little.
Can you have a little bit more maple syrup?
I put like a little less than 1 spoon. So you want some more?
Yeah,
Ah,
that's what he's saying.
I see. I thought he had more than what he needed.
No. All right. Transition. Somebody say something wise. There's a transition. That's why we say it's in the silence after the Om.
On the breath transitions, we can get a free meditation.
Sandhya,
Sandhya, the wedding.
the wedding of Ida and Pingala. Neither abhorring its present nor deploring its absent. Is that a
He
sen-
must be talking about, I don't know what he's talking about. You know, Johnny, he's always,
Yeah,
sort of
sometimes
out
we
there.
follow, sometimes we don't.
but what is it that we are would otherwise be abhorring?
What is abhorring? Let's see.
Abhorrent, you know. Ew.
Ew,
Yeah.
disgusting.
Thank you.
Reversion.
Yeah.
Of course, what's the difference between abhorring its presence? Oh, or deploring. It's real. Abhorring and deploring are really pretty much the same word, aren't they? So one is doing it to its presence. The other
So
is-
that's meaning we remain unaffected, undisturbed, no matter what flows by, no matter
Yeah.
what's transitioning, no matter what is present or falls away or shows up.
But wonder what he
moves
was
around.
referring to. You would not abhorring death would be one, or deploring its absence. You don't.
We don't know what the it is. That is.
Yeah, we don't know what your its is, Johnny.
What's your it?
What's your its? Now Rojo joined. Now we have two Rojos. We have a physical Rojo and a cyber Rojo. You know, you can do that, Jordan, anytime you want when you're not sick.
Be in two places at
You
once.
can be in two places at once here. For those who don't know, Jordan
local.
and Julia live locally, I think, a mile or two from here. Very close
Take your
neighbors.
pick. We can
That's around the
choose
corner.
what it is.
Pretty near just around the corner.
What about that row?
It's an it.
British,
It's an it.
it's an it.
Neither abhorring its presence nor deploring its absence.
Oh, Rojo and Johnny.
Uh-oh, boy, there's trouble.
That's a little it's
Boy, can you imagine the day that we're ever to come where Johnny and Rojo were both physically in the same room?
Yeah, we'll hope that Leela's not part of that.
If
either.
we let Leela get into that, then
Or
we're all
Nelly,
in,
just-
and Nelly, then we're in serious trouble.
Then I would rather transition to the other side.
The other side of what?
Whatever.
No, it's definitely Julia's sick again. Otherwise, I would have visited today.
Oh, sick again.
But it's nice that you take good care of your wife, so you don't abandon her while she's sick.
Okay.
That's very thoughtful.
Yeah. Maybe you can make her some hot chocolate as well.
Adi, you want more sweet? Oh, you already
Yeah.
have a sweet.
Most of our chocolate here is called Ma Bucks.
Now it's Raj Bucks.
Now, today it was Raj Bucks.
He's hired.
There you go. I can keep coming to the ashram.
Always.
But, you know, we're getting homemade chapatis today. We were going to have homemade doses,
Should have been doses.
but then we all kind of,
Transition to chapati.
we all in the subtle realm said, ooh, doses? We don't want doses. We want chapatis. Would you rather swing on a star?
Now it gets really weird, Scott.
Would you like to see the star?
Oh, that's a song?
Yvonne is singing about,
Everything is a song. It's a song.
Then
Yeah.
be better off than you are.
There you go.
Or would you rather be?
She is swinging.
Yeah.
Ooh.
yeah, actually she is. Yvonne is sitting over there rocking out now. She's getting the moves.
Yeah.
She has the moves.
You can move this around maybe, huh?
Move it around? What do you mean? What do you want to move around?
I'm coaxing a song. Yeah.
You like to swing on a star, getting moons home in the jaw.
Does this happen often, Adi?
Than you are.
All the time. We do that many times.
Or would
Many
you
occasions.
rather be a mule? A mule is an animal with long funny ears. He kicks up at anything he hears. Feel a dun, I lost the words. It doesn't matter as long as we love each other.
There
Would
you go.
like to
Swing on a star, carry moonbeams home in a jar, and be better off than you are.
Hey, the Decker family.
Or would you rather be a pig?
A pig.
A pig.
A pig.
A pig
You've
is
got one
an
here.
animal with dirt on his face.
Very good.
His shoes.
Yeah.
Carols of praise. He ain't got no manners when he eats his food.
Oh, he's got the
He's
song
left
there.
and lazy and extremely rude.
You what?
He's got the text there. Quickly look up the text.
So
Oh,
would
yeah,
you
look for the
rather
lyrics.
be a pig?
It's from Frank Sinatra.
Oh.
He's singing. Oh no, right there.
Happy New Year! Next time with guitar.
I don't know.
Oh,
It's a good thing that you and I are stable.
Completely spontaneous.
Huh?
And even while feeling sick.
yeah.
Just let go of your hand. Just sit.
No,
Sit.
it's not mine.
Who
Okay,
wants it?
I
You
see.
want it?
I don't know. She's the one that called for it.
You're the one that got it.
I know. It's
Jim had.
it's from the gym. They have party hats.
And so one day Simon G was wearing it while doing gym. He was kind of easy to spot in the gym. But you're really good sports. That's what they say, right, Samantha? You're
I
good,
guess so.
You're good
Imagine
sports.
you should wear a hat
Oh, I'll wear this one.
You do it the other way, the flower points front.
You want
No,
ears
it's
too,
perfect-
man?
it's perfectly that.
Pointy ears.
Sure.
There you
Is it?
It's
Is it
okay.
okay?
Totally okay.
I don't like
No.
that string. It's not feels good. Oh, I see what you mean. I could. Darn. What happened? I just. Okay. Like this. That's what you mean. Got it.
Yeah.
There.
Those other ears went away. I got
Yeah, they're in
two
my
of them.
bag. I'm sorry. They're in my bag. You can grab those.
The happy couple.
Yeah. I'm okay with dressing up party as long as I don't have to sing.
go.
Because I don't know many lyrics. Huh?
What?
I got big ears, but I can't hear very well.
Why do you have the ears in your bag?
Because one time I don't know, I took them.
Uh-huh. I had trouble getting them on my ears.
Me too.
You did too?
Yeah.
It's 10:45.
Is this worth the picture and get das ashram? I think it's worth it.
Yes. Yes.
I don't want to hurt you.
It doesn't hurt.
No? It doesn't fit.
Well, that's what I thought when I
Red
tried to put them on. I
ears.
thought, I can't get these to fit properly.
Oh,
See, most people go to Instagram these days to get funny things.
What?
People go to Instagram these days, or that
somehow
Facebook
this
thing.
doesn't fit.
People, what's this got to do with Instagram?
Well, you're doing it in real life rather than on the little funny electronic things that they have.
You put electronic ears.
Yeah, and hats and sunglasses and stuff.
Okay, Ma, just turn a little bit towards your left. Second, there you go.
Are we still live?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Are we still live? We are live. We are in the process of transitioning. We're catching up with Jivatish.
Yes.
We're lively.
Let's go run faster, Ma. We'll catch up with Jivatish. See, we're running. We're running behind him.
I'm just taking a sip of my chocolate.
Okay.
All right, here comes Happy New Year.
Yeah, Sparklet. It's getting better and better. Yeah, what else do we have?
Spotlit? What?
Yeah. Unfortunately, we never found mustaches. We were looking for a mustache.
Spocket. What does that mean? Oh, that's Spocket. Okay.
That's Spock?
Nanu Nanu. No, that's a different line.
Now it was working.
May the force be strong with you.
May the that's the wrong.
Oh, it's the
show.
wrong movie.
Wrong movie. We're getting our music confused. Nanu Nanu.
No.
We do have orange sunglasses with a mustache, but I don't know where they are.
Those have been on for a while.
Yeah. Long live and prosper.
Live long and prosper.
Yeah. Love long and prosper. I see. Now, this is it, Samaji. All you have done.
This is it.
And all our
Everything we have
everything.
done in all these lives and all of these ohms, all this japa, all this meditation,
Comes to
has
this.
brought us to
it
this.
has brought us to this.
This.
Here we are.
This is it.
This is it. Brahman.
Yeah.
Yvonne started it
When
by
I ran
singing.
into you in the Himalayas, along the Ganges, you were wearing your nice fancy kind of Swami clothes, your long dress, and I was thinking, this is so beautiful, and look where I ended up.
Look where you ended up. Yeah, this is it.
They say don't trust a monk if they can't laugh.
They say what, Rojo?
Don't trust a monk if they can't laugh.
If they can't laugh.
Yeah. Or play. Yeah.
You're right. This is supposed to be serious stuff.
Yes.
You
Listen
should
carefully.
meditate.
Listen carefully.
What are you laughing about?
I don't know. I just haven't just looked at you with the
He's the real Yoda.
Yeah.
Yoda master.
Yoda master. So this is falling off. But I'll keep the ears. I like the ears.
Oops, my ear.
Your ear
My
fell
ear
off.
is falling off.
Harry Potter ears.
How did you get these ears, Samaji?
Harry Potter-ish like.
How did they end up here in the ashram? That's always the question. I mean, we have
It's a
these things.
mystery, isn't it?
Many things
I mean, the
about
fact that we
ashram
put
is a
them on, but
mystery.
how did they? There was a thought, and it was coming up from the unconscious into the conscious mind, an idea, and then it was executed, and here we are.
But they're at that place here.
Huh?
They're sort of
They're at
that
their place, yeah,
here.
definitely, yeah.
What?
Enjoy life. We're doing it, Samirama. We're doing it.
Yeah, that's right.
We're doing it.
Those who don't know that one day I was trying to thank Swami Rama for what he'd been doing for me. I wanted to do a favor for him. So I said, Swamiji, I want to do something for you. What can I do
What can
for
I
you?
do?
And he looked at me, big grin on his face, and he said, enjoy life. And at the moment when I said that, I could tell he meant it very deeply. And so out of my mouth came, I'm not sure I know how to do that. Meaning to the depth that I sensed that he was meaning that when he said that to me. It's a very intense look with a smile on his face. And he said, it will come. So here we are.
Here we are. With the
This is
ears,
it.
the topi.
This is it.
Funny Dutchies all around.
Surrounded by funny Dutchies.
Surrounded by Dutchies.
Enjoy life.
That's why chocolate was invented.
Did you tell about your bear?
No, maybe I won't. But now it's out.
Did what?
About my new friend. My
Monterey
roommate.
has a new bear.
New companion.
A roomie.
Roommate.
A roommate.
Really.
And it's how tall? 1.5 meters? No, a meter?
A meter.
It's a meter tall. It's a really big bear. The head is this big.
That is 3 times your head
My head, yes.
before.
And I can cuddle with it anytime I want.
Want me to get it?
No.
Another time.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe he will make his appearance in the new year.
Maybe.
Grand appearance.
Not only Dutchies, no, also Spanish.
Grand
Spanish
appearance.
and people in India and we have some people all over the US.
New Zealand.
And Jose is in Spanish. Yeah.
Not only
But
that.
he fits right in because he came to Holland and he just biked. So it's the essence of Dutchiness that's present. I don't think we can climax any higher than this, Swami.
This is pretty much it, huh?
Yeah.
But we do have a frog,
Oh, a moondaka.
a moondock. This is a moondock. A
Mondukya, I mean, I'm sorry.
Mondukya. Read it. A Mondukya. See, he's a nice little frog. See, he just kind of sits there.
Louisiana is strong in the force too. Good. I bet you're
Lithuania.
Lithuania.
Louisiana.
I don't know how to pronounce it.
Lithuania.
I'm still learning English. I'm so sorry for that. When you don't know a word, you can pronounce it in 10 different ways because there's no logic to the English language.
Indeed.
So
we're gonna transition again. We're all about to do another transition when we end this silliness. And we take off our hats. You already took off your hat.
Yeah.
Take off our ears.
Take off our ears.
We're gonna go do some.
And then we're gonna do
Pilates
some, make some food.
some
Then we're gonna
food.
sit down and take off the body, let go of the breath.
Go beyond the transition.
Yeah.
I'm gonna help with the chapatis.
Oh, eat them.
Yeah. Show up promptly
I know,
at
yeah.
12:30.
He's gonna eat them.
Well, if you're going to make food,
You need
you
people
have
to eat it.
you have to have an appreciative eater.
And you are very good at that. It's a joy to make food for you.
Those are very good chapatis that we have.
Yes.
Aren't they, Adi?
They're the best.
They're the best, says Adi. It's official. They are the best.
They are.
So I think we should call it an afternoon.
Okay, we're going to call it. It's a morning. It's still morning.
For some people, it's whatever. We should call it the end of the year.
But except now for Jivatish, it's in the early morning.
Yeah. Happy 2018.
Yeah. Happy 2018. That's a
May it
nice
indeed
comment.
be a wonderful year full of practice, awareness, constant awareness of the self,
Constant awareness.
all the way up to 2019.
And beyond.
Yep. That's it, Samadi. That's it.
That's it?
Yeah. I don't have anything else to add.
Okay. Observe transition. So that's the thing.
That's the thing.
This is just a big one that comes once a year.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's another beauty. A year, the earth goes around the sun and we call it a year. And then we make a calendar. And so I went and bought myself a new calendar book last week for 2018. All to keep track of stuff of which position the earth is in when I go to do a certain activity. So, pretty exciting, huh?
Yeah.
Nellie says, have a nice transmission. Transition, not transmission. Oh, Nellie, what are we going to do with her?
Keep her. She's cool.
Keep practicing, Nelly.
Huh?
Keep practicing, Nelly.
Keep practicing, Nellie. Transmission. All righty. So what do you want to do now, Ma? Do you want to push?
Push the button.
Push the button, Samaji.
I don't want to push the button,
Push the
everybody. If we
button, I
sit here
know.
patiently, we'll have another burst of Shakti, and it'll be exciting once again.
It is. But the cooking has to be done, Samaji.
The cooking has to be done.
There's a time and place for everything. We transition
And-
from one thing into the
I'm
other
going to transition,
to digestive breathing.
maybe so, to preparation for eating.
Yes.
It's going to be an enjoyable treat.
You prepare from the other side, and we prepare from this side, and we meet in the middle.
But we do have nice visitors here.
And Jivita
You know-
says, thanks, man. Swamiji, happy new calendar year for
Happy new
everyone.
calendar.
We did see that.
And
in
maybe
it.
Jordan, sometime in the next few days, you guys can stop by. These are Raj leaves tomorrow. Did you guys ever meet? You crossed paths.
I've
Yeah.
met Jordan, yeah.
Duh, of course. Anyway, so
We do see the hearts now again. That's nice.
we see them over there.
Yeah.
We don't see them on this. But
Hearts to all.
Adi and Yvonne are here until Friday.
Yeah.
So, and that's a
It's
nice treat.
thing.
Then a huge transition's
And
coming
then a
forward.
huge transition. Bye, everyone. Thank you for all your good wishes and
There's
enjoy.
Yolanda. I
Yeah,
didn't see
see you.
Yolanda even show up. Don't forget to disengage the clutch.
Dit is een pijl en boog.
Yeah. So shooting an arrow.
What?
And this-
What?
Oh, Yolanda posted a picture of a bow and arrow.
Oh. Thank you for playing, Jose. Everybody, thank you for playing.
Thank you.
When do I get to take my ears off? I'm going to
After
leave
you
my
push the,
ears
yeah, we'll
on.
leave it on. At least after you push the button, Simon.
You only got 3 likes for the no, 4.
He took a picture
Picture of what?
of our ears.
You took a picture?
Yeah, I posted it on Facebook.
It's becoming famous.
Oh, my.
It's 11 o'clock.
We'll never hear the end of it now. The ear picture will be circulating. Anyway. All right, I'm going to push the button.
Happy
Bye.
transition, says Scott.
What?
Happy transition,
Yes.
says Scott.
Yes, Scott, enjoy. Okay, I'm going to push the button.
Mm-hmm.
What's that? What's that I hear coming? Oh, there it is. Oh, it's a snowstorm. Snowstorm suddenly came. There, but it just went away, Ma. Don't worry.
Oh, good, because I was going to put on my sweater again.
All righty. Okay. Remember, silence after the Om. That's where all of this craziness makes sense. Right, Adi?
Yeah.
Adi agrees. Adi nods.
Bye.
Dewey, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Tat Sat.
Bye bye.